Okay, so I guess this is entry number 1. I bought a bike. I wasn't very excited that my first bike was going to be a dual sport, as I kind of always pictured myself as a Harley girl, an Indian girl, a Triumph girl, like some kind of like badass street cruiser, you know? And then we're going on this trip to Alaska, and I was told to buy a dual sport. Well, I agreed on the trip, so I wasn't really told to buy it, but I knew that's what I had to do. So I started looking and I was not excited. Nothing about these big bikes excited me. And then I was at a shop and I saw a bike and I was like, oh, ran right over to this bike and sat on it. And I was like, too bad this bike isn't an adventure bike. And then the sales guy was standing there and he's like, that's totally an adventure bike. And I was like, really? And yeah, the next day I went back and I test rode it and I fell in love. And I've come from a moto background, riding dirt bikes since I was about 20. I'm level 44 right now. And I rode my first dirt bike in 2001 and fell in love with that. And I always rode a 125. I had my bike bored out to a 144 before they started making 150s. And everyone all the time bugged me about having a small bike. And always think it's kind of funny because I still have the smallest bike in the pack. I currently own a Husqvarna TEI 150, and everyone I ride with has a 300 something. KTM or Husqvarna 300 or what have you, and so I'm always the smallest bike, or half the bike of everyone else, but I'm always right there, so I don't see the problem. They're lighter, I love my bikes, and so this is what I bought. This is what I chose for this trip. I have no idea. I just got my license last year for street. I've only ridden for my license and a few rides here and there, so could be making a complete wrong choice, but right now I'm very excited, and I'm excited to document this to see how it goes along the way. Who knows what's gonna happen? So here she is, the Royal Enfield Himalayan. She's nice and light. I don't really need a lot of speed, I don't think. Ah, I'm knocking stuff over. I also don't know how to turn my camera around. Let's see if I can do that. No, I can't. So, yeah, she's nice and light, and she's pretty. It's actually a he. So that's my bike. See how it goes.